Ready? So, so guys, this is a Q&A, and as you guys have submitted quite a lot of these questions, I decided to select the best ones. I have them all here, and I'm going to read them and I'm going to answer you right here, right now. And I hope we get to know each other a little bit better, and I can clarify a few things about me, and I can talk to you a little bit more about my thought processes, who I am, what I love, what I hate, and what I do. Alright, so let's start. Journalists. I am not a model and I'm not a journalist, so in a way, my profession as an influencer does touch both. So I am in pictures, I work with fashion brands, I work with beauty brands, and there's a lot of photography and videography, and so that looks like being a model, but I'm not a model in the traditional sense of it, simply because a model has a completely different career path. So basically, she or he would go to an agency, and then they would get to castings. They would have a book that they would shoot, and they would be cast for their appearances. Whereas I get cast, put it this way, I get contacted to work with brands because of my name, my voice, my audience mainly, and also because of what I represent. So it's a little bit different. It's just me working as myself and not me working with my physical appearances purely. So, is it easy for you to relax after a hard day of work? And what are your best tips? Um, Best tips ever are to move, to hydrate, to take breaks from the screen and from bright white blue light. So white light has a lot of blue rays in it, and that is really tiring for the eyes. And another tip is definitely to take breaks. So yes, I love to relax. Who doesn't? But sometimes I get caught up looking, just scrolling social media, Instagram or whatever it is, and it's not healthy. It's not good for you. The best way you can do to relax is just take a walk outside if you can, some fresh air, speak to a friend, better if in person, and leave your device behind. Anything else? What relaxes me? Dancing. Really happy, and my mood completely switches. Even if I'm angry or sad or annoyed or whatever it is, if I dance, I feel immediately like I'm in a different dimension, in a different world, and I don't really need much else. ¿Por qué te gusta tanto la cultura italiana? So this is in Spanish, and they're asking me why do I like so much Italian culture. I mean, I don't know if I like it so much. It's just home to me. I grew up in it. This is my culture. So obviously, all of the cultural references since my childhood, including television, even a jingle from an advertisement, or sayings, or food, of course. I'm a pasta lover, and anything else, songs, old songs, old school songs, everything is comes from Italy for me. So for me, that is my culture of reference. So of course I will love it. But also, come on, guys, it's an amazing culture. It's beautiful. Did you speak, and how did you learn them? So some of them I learned in school as I was a kid, and then I practiced them by working and traveling. Others, more recently, I speak 6 languages. Sorry, Italian, French, German, Russian, Spanish, and English. Those are my languages, and when I say I speak them, I do speak them. It's not like I know a few words. I can't speak them properly, and I aim to improve the languages I know at my best capacity and ability, and then maybe one day I will learn another one. But of course, once you know a few languages, it gets easier over time to learn them. My advice is definitely get a grammatical basis, so don't be lazy. It's important to start right, and then once you have a basis and then you understand the rules of a language, then you go out and you practice with native speakers. It's the best way. What is your diet? So guys, I don't diet. I do suffer from allergies though, so I know that a lot of allergies come from the gut. I've learned this in the past year mainly, and so I have been trying to take care of my gut as much as I can, which means eating nutritious foods, avoiding foods that could create a leaky gut. Leaky gut is when your gut wall is not as impermeable, so a lot of toxins can get into your bloodstream from food. So you need to be careful, because it's one of our society's problems with the food that we eat. A lot of processed food, a lot of grains, a lot of gluten. Pasta is my love, so of course a lot of gluten. A lot of these foods can create over time a leaky gut. So if you do suspect to have that, I recommend you to switch your diet, at least for a while, to healing your gut. So nutritious foods, of course, and there's a whole program and protocol that you can follow to improve your gut health and therefore your general health, and you will have probably less allergies, so that's a big one. But you should get a nutritionist for that, or a practitioner who understands how a gut operates. So you cannot just pop a pill and it magically will be perfect. What's your favorite color in food? I don't know about the color. I think black. I know I try not to wear black on Instagram, Facebook, or here, because it's boring, but I love black. It's so simple and so easy to wear, and it's so convenient, and if the material is good, black can look extremely elegant if it's, properly taken care of. What's my favorite food? I don't know. I would say sushi, pasta. I love Mexican. I love, what do I love? I love so many foods. I love even Russian cuisine. I love Chinese. Wow, I'm so lucky because I live in London, so I can eat also. Oh, Indian. I forgot Indian. So there's so many cuisines I love, and I love to change it. Oh, somebody is ringing my bell. I'll be back. Sorry, that was my food. So what is your skincare routine? Good food. That's a big one. Cleansing, which means never ever go to bed with makeup on. Prohibited. It's no matter how tired you are, you need to take your makeup off. Hydration, of course. Balancing your pH. Use a good toner, and after you remove your makeup, use a good toner to rebalance your pH, and protect yourself from the sun, at least in the face. Is very important to wear sunscreen if you live in a sunny place. Not my case, I live in London, but still, sun rays are everywhere, and so it's important to protect your skin from the sun, but also get some sunlight. It's very important to get some sunlight because it is healthy. So it's a balance between the two. And what else? I don't know. I think it's about stress levels. Your skin reacts to stress. Your food, your sleep, your stress. I am also an economics graduate. What advice would you give to getting on a similar career track as you? Well, I loved economics. I loved what I studied. It was great. It was really useful because we had quite a lot of business subjects as well as maths, and the business and the accounting obviously helps me with all of my endeavors in life. Whatever I do, I have quite of a organized mind. I have a basis on how to work on a business plan or my accounting, or anything, even a presentation I'm creating. And so that's a big one. And how to get on a career track like mine, I guess it depends. What do you want to do? You want to become an influencer? In what field? Decide your field first. Do you want to do fashion, beauty? Do you want to do food? Do you want to do travel? It all depends on the field you're passionate about. You need to like it. Then of course you have to understand algorithms on social media, various social media accounts. You need to understand photography and video. Without those you cannot get anywhere, because it's a visual world. And then it's all about grinding, really a lot of hard work and rhythm. So if you start, you can't just stop for a week or 2 weeks because you're tired. Once you start in this environment, you have to keep going, you have to push forward, And sooner or later, I promise you, if you learn from your mistakes, and if you keep learning, and if you keep working hard, results will come. So don't give up, just keep going. What is your eye color? I don't know. Blue, gray, green, depends on the day and the lighting. It is not a question, but I only wanted to tell you that you are a very inspiring woman. And you guys inspire me so much. So thank you for your continued support. I would never be able to do it without you. And I am kind of new to this Q&As and YouTube videos and all sorts of videos, but I'm enjoying it. I'm learning as I go, so don't be too harsh. I will be doing more of this, and I'm probably gonna be doing them themed. So as for now, all I can say is thank you. Subscribe if you can and if you want, because obviously if you don't subscribe, who am I doing these videos for?